Peace, for knowledge has come. You know, I have to say this. A lot of talk about alpha males, what they are, what they aren't. And all these alpha males are doing things because they want more women. And so your life is centered around how many women you can get. And if women are not chasing you, they're not focusing on you, you feel like you're not alpha. But to be honest with you, attraction is a byproduct of something much deeper. Alpha males rule the world. They run the world. And they're wise enough to know that the woman in their life can either help them or hinder them. So let me get into some things that every alpha male should subscribe to. Number one, and there's a little sun in the screen, I understand. We're out here driving and this message is what it is this morning. Very powerful. Number one, alpha males into self-improvement. Becoming of high value. What makes you high value is the knowledge that you have that is marketable. People will put value on what you know. They'll spend time. They'll either trade their energy or their money for what you know. Alpha males are productive based on their knowledge. They also understand that in order for them to be high value, they must take care of themselves. So yeah, you can be alpha and you can get therapy if you're going through something. Or you have a group of brothers that you communicate with and you know what it is. Y'all kick it together and you're able to build each other up. Small circle, that is. Trustworthy. But what an alpha isn't is this highly emotional, highly responsive person that gets besides themselves because a woman tests them and gets emotional, so they decide they're going to get emotional with them. It's not alpha. An alpha remains not reactionary in an emotional way. So if a woman in your life says, man, you know, it'd be great if we could have some things fixed around here, you might think she's calling you out because you're not a handyman. Now you have two choices. Either you're so productive that you could find somebody that'll do the job, or you will put more value in knowledge by taking a course on home improvement. I'm not a home improvement guy, but I'll be damned if I'm going to sit around the house and not put value on myself and make sure that it's done. It's going to get done one way or the other. Now, high value also means that you put value on your body. So any habit that hinders you from being healthy, alphas go to work on that. You a smoker? Cut down and then get rid of the habit. That's alpha work. You a heavy drinker? Drinking rules your life. Anything outside of you that rules you is moving outside of the alpha male shift. So you want to make sure that your locus of control is within you. Alpha male's not going to complain about an employer that may not want them. They know they're of high value. Either they're going to take their show on the road or they're going to produce their own. But we know that value is the key. Now, how do you put value on yourself? You put value on yourself either through investment, because you can't trade hours or minutes for your self-worth. Some of us are, I'm going to work 4 hours and get paid. It's not alpha behavior. I may work 4 hours, but what I set up, I'm going to set up residual income so that I always get paid. That's high value. I'd rather you drive an okay car than have a most expensive car and have no money in your account. That's not alpha behavior. You got a decent car, make it shine, make it look well. Because 85% of the people on this planet believe things on face value. So that gut around your middle section is cutting away from your value in the marketplace. Why do you think in commercials they use people that look like models to sell products? That's not about models at all. Because they understand that if they can get a Progressive or a Geico commercial or an Allstate commercial with a brother that's considered handsome saying this is Allstate, that people will want to watch and want to hear and want to listen. So alphas put value on their physical being, but they understand it has to be backed up by knowledge. So we're always studying, not just studying for studying's sake, studying because we want to put value on what we do. So if you are a person that's into construction, you want to learn licensing and bonding so that you don't have to be in all places, but you can hire people. And then knowledge of what the newest equipment is. That's worth going to school for. So your education has something to do with the work that you do, and you are valued based on what you know. If somebody asks you for the price, the alpha already has the contract ready to go and has the quote. That's alpha work. Now let me close on this note. There's all kind of information that's out here talking about the sensitive male, the male who's in touch with his feelings. True. But there's a difference between being in touch with what you feel and acting out emotionally, trying to outdo the woman in your life. That is the kind of behavior that even though she says, oh, I want a man that's going to be there, cry for me, you try it and you see how long she'll respect you. Number two, not only with the emotional part, the number two part about the emotion is that some brothers will cry and say, baby, I can't live without you. She might like that, but give her a couple weeks, give her a couple months, she'll show you that she could live without you. Because alphas, even though we love the woman in our lives, we add value by not being needy. Not being needy. You love somebody, but you understand that you came in the world without them, and you may leave without them. So your value, yeah, they may add to it, but you're valuable with or without someone in your life. So all this about how many women you attract and how many you have adding value is bullshit. You are valuable regardless, and because of that value, women and men see value in you. Listen up, for knowledge has come. Remember, the alpha man keeps himself of high value based on what he knows, based on how he takes care of himself physically, and how he moves around in this world. Peace.